Hey people, we're back at Ben's Bikes. We're checking out his scooter bike. Whole new category of bike, scooter, that you're gonna see in a second, and you're gonna freaking love it. So hang tight. Ben's Bikes, Newbury Park. All right people, you're freaking kidding me. Look at this thing, the e-Cobra. It's a scooter bike. They really don't have a name for this category yet, but I think it's gonna be big, people. This is kind of like the first one of its kind. It's a push scooter, but they're turning it into an electric one. And it's got a 26-inch tire in the front, roughly an 18 in the back. Again, it's a push scooter with you know, brakes and all that, but it's got now a 750 watt Bafang on the front, a 48 volt 17.5 amp hour battery on the main stem. They're actually, this is a production model. Right now it has zip ties, but they're going to kind of mount it here on the straight part. And it's got a nice display with 3 modes. It goes about 25 miles an hour. And we're going to check it out, okay? I'm going to go slow because I'm not like a big scooter guy. You know what I mean? But it's pretty stable. I mean, Ben says that because it has such a big wheel in the front, it's got more stability. And this thing is just really comfortable and easy to cruise, you know? So we've been riding it in first gear. You kind of have to stand sideways. I don't know if you can tell. But like, you know, to have my feet fit on it right. And it's pretty stable. I mean, I'm 49. I don't have the best knees, but I'm cruising on this thing like no problem. Like real easy, you know? It doesn't jostle me off. It's not wobbly. And I've ridden like my son's scooter, you know, Razor scooter, and rode 3 feet and almost died. You know, it doesn't have very good turning radius and all that. The front wheel on this, and the, you know, frankly the back wheel, there's so much stability, you know. So now we're gonna go into second speed or second gear. And oh man, this thing really kind of takes off, people. And I feel stable. I just went to 14 miles an hour like no problem. Now we're gonna go to third gear. See what that's all about. So it doesn't have like throw you off torque, you know what I mean? Which is awesome, because you're standing up, you're not sitting down. I don't think anybody wants that. It's pretty you know, progressive. It doesn't just take off. It slowly but surely gets you moving real fast, but it doesn't just like, you know, come out of the gates like a freaking rocket, which is nice. You don't want that. So I'm in third gear, and you know, I feel comfortable. I've got size 11 shoes. I'm 6 foot, roughly 220. No, excuse me, about 210. And I feel great on this thing. I feel comfortable. I feel confident. It's smooth. I got everybody looking at me like they want one. Look at all these guys were drinking beer going, man, I want one of those. And we're just freaking living large on this thing, man. Look at, he's got such great turning, you know. It's just so comfortable. It's so stable. And it's got the dirt tires. I mean, I don't think I'd be going in major aggressive terrain, but you could certainly go on some trails, some dirt trails, pretty easy. Thing's got nice turning radius, you know. You gotta kind of have to lean when you want to go wide, if you want to go real tight, like a skateboard. But you know, you can just see me like, you know, doing the handlebar turn. Like, you don't really turn it much. It's kind of like a bike where you just kind of lean, but because you're standing up, you got to kind of lean with it, you know, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna just take it over here into this grass real quick and see if I can get kind of some off terrain here, just see what that's all about. So yeah, the cool thing is it doesn't just take off on you. I didn't have to like lean back anticipating it, like, you know, taking off. It's slowly but surely, just nice progressive acceleration, which I like. I think I wouldn't like it if it had a lot of torque. It's just, you don't want something like that on this. You want more top speed and power. And I think it's got both, but just it doesn't just take off from the get-go, which is nice. So yeah, we're gonna go in the grass now and see what that's all about. Okay, ready people? We're off-roading it. Yeah, we're in the grass, no problem. Look at this. Yeah, this thing pulls you through. It's got enough power. 750 watts, pretty decent. And keep in mind that this is only basically, as far as a frame goes, like half a bike. So it's pretty light, you know? And it pulls through real nice. I think a 750 is perfect for this. I think a 500 watt would be cool, like on the road, flat pavement, maybe small hills, but this thing, it has some power. The 750, I like that. I don't want that little sissy bike, you know, scooter bike. I want something with some power, which is good. So this is honestly, you know, again, I'm nearing 50 years old. I've ridden 34 electric bikes. I've owned 11. I've owned 13 motorcycles, and I could have a lot of fun on this. I think equally a, you know, a 10-year-old could ride this pretty easily. I mean, the handlebars are, you know, not very high, and you're standing up, you're not sitting down, so it gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of height, being able to ride it, you know. I think a 10-year-old, I mean, I don't know about an 8-year-old, maybe, but you know, if he's really experienced, but like a, you know, a young preteen pretty easily could ride this. I could see, you know, a 20-year-old kid or an 18-year-old kid that's kind of a BMXer riding this thing and going off road and stuff. That would be badass. We're going in dirt right here, no problem. And you know, I think it's for just about anybody. I think just about anybody could ride this thing, you know. Light, you can see how light it is. I can pick the whole thing up, like literally picking the whole thing up, you know. So anyway, look, we're going down some rough terrain, nice and easy. I mean, it's got so much stability, people. These freaking wheels give it a lot of stability, a lot more than you would think, you know. Wow, I like it. So again, production model, the battery will be a little bit more secure, but I think he's going to keep everything else the same as far as the battery, the controller. I don't know, man. I think this is a new category. He didn't know what to call it, and I'm like, it's a freaking scooter bike. That's what this thing is. It's a scooter bike. So first of all, I want one. Second of all, I think everybody should get one. Again, this one, just to reiterate, like a 26-inch wheel in the front, which is really big, which is awesome. It also gives you a lot more speed because it's a big tire with big revolutions. Like 18 in the back. It's got 48-volt battery, again, 17.5 amp hours. It's got 750 watt Bafang front hub motor, front. And he said it's right now, again, production model, but it's going for, he thinks, between 16 and 1800. Not bad at all. And goes 25, and the brake's pretty good, you know. Let me just, yeah, I can stop like really quick. So overall, I'm a huge fan. I freaking love it, and I urge you to check it out. All right.
By the way,
okay, you can see there's Ben, there's Kadeem. You can see how easily you can just step on it. You know, that's the cool thing. A lot of people, you know, especially older people or people that have, you know, physical challenges, it's difficult to get their seat over their leg over a seat. This thing, you literally just step right on it. It's like stepping into a shower, you know, nice and easy. So that's another big benefit of this bike, scooter bike.
I'd say it's a different vibe, man. It's a whole different feeling. Like, it's not like, it's both. It's a scooter and a bike. When you're on there, look, he just barely stepped on. He's already full speed right now. Like, hitting corners like he owns it.
That is easy. Oh yeah. We'll go faster.
So it's a real short learning curve, I will say.
The rest of it's good too.
It's like floating like a butterfly.
Right?
Yeah.